the first edition of this bi-weekly tournament presented by FGC Belgium. I'm Wilton Bill. With me is our man, Mirko. Mirko, what's up?
Hey man, I'm good. Sunday evening. It was a very nice day outside today. Like man, 25
Yeah.
degrees or some ridiculous temperature. But we're gonna sit inside here and play some good ass Tekken, of course.
Yeah.
Hashtag
We can't do anything else.
coronavirus. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to coronavirus, we're gonna play some more Tekken. So I'm very excited to see these matches today because this is the first edition that we're going to have Tekken on FGC Belgium. So let's get started. With our first matches, but we have also challenge with our match. I think how many participants do we have?
18. We have 18 participants. Okay, so round 1 we're not gonna have on stream, so Nugget, Genie, Immunity and Janches, you can just play your games. For round 2 we're gonna have 2 matches on stream, namely match 3 and match 8. So that's Zebras versus Darkgist and DK versus Ing Farok.
Michu, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but I think you might want to refresh the brackets, because the brackets have been updated, because we had one person DQ right before the tournament started, so we had to update the brackets.
No.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So it's wait, is it still though Zebras versus Gartley then, I guess? And
Well, no, in the round of 1 there's Genie versus Janches, so they can play already their matches. But in round 2 we have, which round are we going to stream right now? Because we're gonna have, I don't know, Zebras Gartley, T-Man Jeffmeister, BT the Villain, Ryan Ryu, Ika Nuggets, Cybers versus Darkgist. Okay, so that's the one.
no, but that's not a game anymore. Like Darkgist is gone, sadly.
Breeze, just refresh your browser, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so what else are we going to pick? Is it, we could take Zebras versus Garvey, or
Yeah, we'll take Zebras versus Gartley then to replace, and then I don't know. I think like Dakar versus Kiva might be fun. Like let's just do that one.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Like that one. So Descartes, Kiba, if you're in the chat, please stop. Don't play your matches. Wait until you get invited here by a Silent Breeze. Right? We got Garley already here. Remember, this is PC Tekken. You know, there are a lot of players here in Belgium that play on PS4, but this is primarily a PC focused tournament. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I have to wait for my opponent, Will, but you already have immunity. So like during one of the matches, I think it's best that you play your game.
all right, cool.
And once I have my opponent, I also play a game so that the tournament can proceed.
See, yeah. So we don't have to wait for on each other. Yeah. So immunity be here in the chat. Holla at me. I'll start my Steam up and I'll throw you an invite. But I'm not sure if I can play my match already, or should I first commentate this first match with you here?
I think since I have to wait for my opponent, I think it's best that we always have one commentator on. So I think it's best if you just play your game and I can play my game afterwards if Genie and Janches finish by this one, finishes.
That's a great idea. So guys, stay tuned. Listen to Mercury. He's a great commentator. We can take it away. I'm out. I'm gonna play my matches. Bye bye.
So yeah, we're gonna have Zebras versus Gartley here. Gartley just needs to ready up, just press that X or that 3 button, if you wanna use Tekken terminology. Nope, here we go. So that's like a 30-second waiting time there, because the lobbies in Tekken sadly do not allow you to skip. So you have to wait a full 30 seconds before the other player moves up again, which is lovely. It also makes spectating, like, if you want to do lobby with spectators, there aren't like spectator seats. Like in Dragon Ball, for example, you have a lobby there, and you can have like 2 people who are just spectating, they aren't playing. You can just take like a spectator spot. Sadly, that does not work here, so I hope, okay, Gartley readies up, thank God, so we can get into a game, which is kind of what we want.
Oh baby! So I'm just gonna ask you some quick questions. So it's Zafina versus what's that character? Brian? I
Yeah,
guess?
that's Brian.
All right. So how does that matchup function?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's hard for me to say, to be honest, but I believe Brian. It depends kind of on what Zafina can crush in certain instances, and also Zafina is like very knowledge dependent, because if you don't know how to deal with stuff like her down 3 into Mantis, for example, then you can really get blown up as Brian, I believe. Because I remember my teammate Ace on Brian had like trouble with a Zafina player as well, who did like very typical Zafina antics. I play Zafina myself a bit, so yeah, I think Brian can play like kind of like keep out defense though, and it can kind of work out well. But we'll have to see what the plan is. No punish there on the down forward 1-2. Maybe too scared of the second hit. Nice 3+4 though. Immediately gets that counter hit, but drops the combo. Doesn't get the back 4. Gets the back 4 into jet upper. Classic Brian here. Okay, doesn't really get the wall, but the down forward 2-1 will catch Cerberus on the duck. First round Garly. Here comes the down 3-1. That's neutral. Nice. The down forward 2 just to stop that. Some back 1 pressure. Oh, again the 3+4 counter hit. Cerberus just too offensive, too obvious on the walk-in. Getting counter hit there. Garly again down forward 2 to get him out of the Mantis stance. Oh, the second hit from down forward 3-4. Okay, he's gonna get the wall here. Yeah, full wall combo, and then another down forward 1-2 takes the round, equaling it up 1-1. Ooh. No punish there on the down forward 2-4. Oh, there it is, but is that the correct punish? I thought it was -13 and he did a 14 frame move there. Maybe it was Garly was holding forward or something. Oh, gonna get the wall there from the down forward 3-4 follow up. Nice duck on the down forward 1-4, but no response really, no punish. Oh, he's starting with the back 1+2, very annoying low to deal with. It is -17, so it's a giant risk, but man, you can see she evades a lot, and it's like quite a bit of distance that she travels. Okay, just chopping away with them hatchet kicks. Gets the down 3 counter hit. Screw. Nice. Okay, the forward 3, a lot of pressure here. Oh, and finally the down forward 1 bears fruit. Oh, very risky low there to get the finish, but it works out, and Cerberus takes the first game. Cerberus, like, Zafina can be very offensive, like, stuff like forward 3 into her Scarecrow stance, and then you have, like, the down forward 4 low from Scarecrow, which is, like, +6 or something if you just cancel into standing stance. So you can really just loop a lot of offense with like, there's small holes in between that you might be able to do like a jab or a magic 4. But it's also a risk because there are faster options available from the stance. So it's more like, will he keep locking me into plus frames, or will he do a fast move anticipating my interruption? So that's where the mind game kind of comes in there.
So just one thing I would like to add is that all matches, apart from winners finals and grand finals and losers finals, are first to 2. So only those last matches are first to 3. All of these are first to 2s. So
Yep.
Cerberus already on match. Well, not technically match point, but
to be honest, I kind of like the Street Fighter way is first to 3 the moment it's top 8, right?
I think it sort of depends on like the size of the tournament, but that's usually how we do.
Yeah, I like that. To be honest, like the moment it's top 8, it starts becoming first to 3. I like that more. So it takes a bit longer, but it gives the set a little bit more, I don't know, quote unquote credibility. Not really, but a slightly longer set is more enjoyable, I think, when it comes to like the top 8. Like that's like the highest cream de la crop that's playing there, but Oh, 3+4 counter hit again. This is happening a lot for him. Alright, the double knees. No, goes for that one. Nice. Oh, the down 3 counter hit again. Yeah, like a sidestep right into a low parry attempt works pretty well against a lot of Zafina's shenanigans. Oh, there gets the counter hit. Ooh, the wall messes it up. Oh, he blocked it back 1+2, but no punish there. Could have killed him. Fisherman, nope. Punish? Oh, almost! Nice choice. Yeah, it is minus on hit, so doing that low into another one, I mean, it can be easily interrupted, to be honest. And at that distance, it's not like you're gonna evade it for because it's too far away. Punish? No, that's the high. Sorry. Nice block. Punish. Zebra's not really finishing it, so Gartley just gets a very comfortable punish after the down forward 1-2. I think Zebra's needs a little more like just down forward 1 into movement, because you know Zafina's movement is really good. Like her sidestepping is really strong. She can still sidewalk them hell sweeps. And
People that are like not coming from a Tekken background, what exactly is a hell sweep?
A hell sweep is communication error, really. Oh my god, Tekken. A hell sweep is from is a term for a move that's like a low that knocks you down, and sometimes for some characters can even go into a combo or like a wall splat for a wall combo. And it's usually performed from a wave dash. So for Mishimas, it's from a crouch dash, which is forward, neutral, down, forward, forward, and yeah, and then the move comes out. But yeah.
All right.
I think the best thing to do is to re-invite, and I don't remember. I think it was 2 rounds for Gartley, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the best thing is to just replay it from there, from that last round before it got the. Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, I think if it was 2-1 then yeah. Yeah, sorry, Seabreeze, I didn't remember the score as well. So yeah, make it 2-1 then yeah, and restart like that. Since you aren't 2D characters, the state of the bar doesn't matter, which is nice. So you can just walk forward and do 1-2 and make it so that's 2-1. And once that's true, you can start anew. For reals.
So what is the state of lobbies like in Tekken normally? Is this like a common occurrence or more like a freakish error?
Nah, the Tekken lobbies are really bad, to be honest. There are a lot of known bugs and issues with Tekken lobbies. For example, sometimes the spectator desyncs, for example, and is returned to the lobby, but the match is still playing, but they can't spectate the match essentially.
Yeah, that is basically what you were telling me before stream, like why it's such a bad thing for the spectator or like the commentator to be in the lobby as well.
Yeah, for example for that as well, because like the spectators are also gonna it's like they're gonna have like different kind of delays. If there's like multiple people spectating, they're not gonna see the same screen at the same time.
Yeah, that does seem somewhat difficult.
Yeah, so if everyone's commentating based on like their own viewing of the match that's happening at like a slightly different interval, then the commentary gets kind of weird. People reacting to things like a second early and a second late, stuff like that.
Right, so basically Gartley needs to win one more round to take this game, right?
Yeah, since it was 2-1. Yeah, and then it would be 1-1, so after that both people would be on game point. That being said, Sirius isn't out yet. He can just win these 2 rounds as well and get the win. So that's 2, so Gartley now has to walk forward and give Seabrus 1. It's using the up forward 1, a nice chunky high, and that's it.
I'm not gonna lie, like at first I didn't know what was going on. I was like, it seems weird that Gartley keeps getting hit by this. I mean, Seabrus keeps getting hit by this. We're back in there.
It's an infinite! Nice converts from the counter hit on the down forward 4. Messes up the endo. Oh, he falls for the string, didn't duck the second hit. Gets hit by the wall bounce. Oh, no, that was a bit too far. Nice punish there. The 1-4. Oh, now gets the full string on the counter hit with the down for 1-2-1. Oh, no punish there on the while standing 2. Oh man, that's set upperable, I believe. That's -14 at full string. Nice punish on the Mantis Power Crush, which is punishable. While standing 2 into the Mantis change. No duck there on the down for 3-4.
Ooh, guess who's back?
Back again. This is gonna be it. No, he messes up! But he, oh my god, the Mantis 4, the Scarecrow 4 rather, as an armor move against the Rage Drive will end the game there and the set. So Gartley loses to Cerberus, who advances.
Those were 2 games because I heard there were some problems with.
Yeah, there was an
connection.
issue, but we restarted and there was no issue after that, so we could finish the set.
All right, good to go. So if you want, you can play your matches already because I just played mine, and I'm ready to commentate and cast the next one.
Yeah, like I'm keeping an eye on the bracket for when Genie or Janches win, so that I can play them. But it has
Oh
not
yeah,
occurred
they're
yet.
still good.
Yeah,
Yes, okay. So we still have Pika versus Nougat and T-Man versus Jeff Meister from the second round, who still have to play their matches or have to submit their score. So guys, please do that right after you played your matches. Score is
Yeah,
wrong, though.
the score is wrong. It was 2-0 for Gartley. Gartley didn't win a game, though he got close that second game, but Cerberus made a nice little comeback there. 2 rounds to take it and make it 2-0.
He definitely did.
Yeah, so next up is Dekar versus Kiba. It's the second one we're gonna have on stream for round 2.
Nice. Guard versus Kiba.
Remember, if you
Who's
are in
Kiba?
loser bracket, that's I don't really know, to be honest, who Kiba is. But I know Dekar at least. You know, he's I know him as a Steve player. He's not bad. Not a bad Steve. He's been playing Steve for a long time now, so you know he definitely knows the ins and outs. He's you know, like a Steve specialist kind of person.
Damn,
Which
we
is,
got some intel here from Silent Breeze. Some information about Kiba, that he is a PS4 player, so now he's gonna play on PC, and he also mains Steve. So it's probably gonna be a Steve mirror match. And the thing is that people has to keep in mind of is that he's playing on PC, so the connection is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to say it's going to be smoother, but it's going to be a different experience if he's going to compare it to the PS4 ranked experience.
Yeah, PS4. You know, remember like the first Brussels Major where I came to an offline for like the first time, and you know we did like commentary together. It was fun. But I remember the PS4 was in such a bad state that like there were like Lee players who literally couldn't do a combo on PS4 because like it was such a bad input delay that it like completely threw off like his you know, his like how his motions, how he's learned his muscle memory essentially. So yeah, I remember that being like a thing, but it has been fixed since then, like the input and stuff. So like the PS4 is like a lot more bearable now to play offline.
Very optimized, and it's also like the standard for like the tournaments that's been hosted by the Tekken World Tour. But unfortunately, we don't have a Tekken World Tour here. We just have our local Belgian community tournaments. With here, Descartes versus Kiba. This is the first game. Remember, it's going to be a first to 2. Steve mirror match on Souk.
Yeah, a boxing match in the market. Strange place to hold a boxing match, but here we are. Alright, Guff versus Guff. Let's see what happens.
Alright, okay. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, interrupt.
The peekaboo. Gets him out of it. His own peekaboo stance. Wow, nice punish.
Oh, interrupt. Nothing. Oh, fish! I got something else out of that. Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
big wave on the orbital.
Punishes
But,
yeah, I saw it. Damn, guaranteed. On block. Oh, nice sidewalk. Here we go.
just goes for the ender. He wants to keep the rage drive. Doesn't fall for it.
Mhm.
Nice interrupt with the dig jab.
Yeah, definitely. And there
The
goes.
down to 1.
Yeah. That's a really good poke string. Like kind of predictable, but you know it's really good. It's fast. It's low.
Yeah, it's definitely a go-to low for a lot of Steve players who really like, you know, just doing
Close
down to
out
1.
matches and
Yeah.
definitely. Wow. Ooh, huge whiff.
Yeah. Just using faster moves to do whiff punish here. Oh, back 1. Good night, Murray.
Damn.
Oh, he messes
but
up sadly.
Not very. No,
No
punish on
punish.
that string. Here we go. Low. Pow. He's got rage and another low to end the round. Sure is one edgy costume. It sure is.
Oh, no punish there on the shoulder into the.
No.
Oh, back
There we
1.
go.
Interrupts
Juicy.
the albatross.
Yeah, and you're gonna get the wall. With side angle, you got another wall. And ooh, nice.
And Dekar first game. Now I just got word that Jancis has finished, so I'm gonna play my match. I'll be right back. So see you in
Yeah,
a bit.
no problem. Go play your matches, and I think the losers bracket rounds they can play their matches already because I think there's some kind of schedule about how who is going to play who on stream. Not sure. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know.
I guess we'll sort of usually what we do is we make up the schedule as we move along in the bracket. So after this match is done, we'll just announce the next couple of matches that are on stream, and we'll take it from there.
All right, thanks Hushfield for the intel, and here we go, waiting for our next match between Baker and Kiba. Let's see if Kiba can make a comeback because there were 3 pretty clean matches rounds here from Descartes. And yeah.
But what do you think he should change about his play in order to come back in this match?
I think Kiba just got hit a lot by a lot of counter hit moves by Descartes. So I think he should change his timings. If he just backdashed a little bit more and just waited, because he was kind of predictable. Like you could smell when he was going to go for the back ones of another counter hits. Also with the lows, he ended the round, the 2 rounds twice. He ended the round twice with a low. So he should be wary of that. Like you need to adapt on what your opponent is like. What am I doing wrong? I think he needs to focus more on that. But as you can see, there's also a difference in level. Like guy is an expert level here. Yeah, true. He plays on PS4, but this is still a PC rank match. PC rank. Digger here has Emperor rank, and he's got like 1,139 wins on like just player matches. So I think he's got more experience. So we'll see what we can do to make the adjustment here. And, I think changing custom might work, and there we go. We have a parry. You can convert it into a combo. Do it. Interrupt. Nice back 1. Here we go. Gonna get the wall. A pow. Was the Yoki? Oh, nice. He could have punished it, but he didn't. Rage. That's the thing what he does. Like, he presses buttons. Like, he got hit. You're in the minus. Defend. Attack. Don't attack. Just wait and adjust accordingly. Alright, here we go. Wall. Pow, 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 pow. Mid. Not low. The aggression from Descartes. Oh, nice pickup. That's so good to see. Oh, it's gonna be really hard for Kiba here. But he can make it, he can make it. You know, all you need is just one good hit like this. Damn, here we go. Rage drive into combo. Screw. No, he already did the screw. What am I doing? Here we go. Aggression and another low. Ah, Kiba. Keep it in mind. The lows. You gotta do something about it. Backdash. Stay away from low. Okay, we got a punish. Not the best punish, but a punish is better than no punish. Here we go. Cross moves. That's a punish. Here we go. Peekaboo. Strings. We do strings and we got power crushes and he's at the wall. Kiba in danger. He's in danger. He's so much in danger. Here we go. Blue stuff. Okay. Can do it. In the back. No. Oh my god. What are you doing? Going for the low. He's gonna go for the low again. Low parry. Ah, here we go. And that's what I said. Like, I couldn't handle the aggression here by Descartes, and Descartes takes it 2-0, sending Kiba to the loser bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Power Crush Palooza first edition here, sponsored by FGC Belgium. I'm Will van Will. I'm glad you guys can make it here. And we're too busy rigging the brackets, but keep in mind, this is all just for fun and games. We have to do something to keep ourselves occupied during these quarantine times. Power Crush Palooza, more like Power Crush Corona. Huh? Am I right?
Somebody give this man like a cookie or something.
I'm dabbing. You can't see it, but I'm dabbing here. I'm with it, with the cool kids and making TikToks.
Yeah, honestly, you are allowed to have the dad jokes, right?
Yes, no, yes. I have a card with, and then I can make those kind of jokes. But yeah, we'll see.
That works.
But it's really nice to see so many people show up here. Just this friendly community based tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
Like if you would have done this like 2 or 3 years ago, like there would be no Tekken players here in Belgium. But now people are coming. People want to show like I'm good. I'm going to show up and I'm going to beat the shit out of another Steve player, and I'm going to
on the Discord as well. Like people are like, especially the Tekken channel is really carrying the Belgian FGC over there. So by the way, if you're not on the Discord yet, make sure to click the link in chat right now and
definitely
join the conversation over there. So I think we've been looking at some at the brackets for some possible next on-stream matches. So something that we definitely want to see on stream is T-Man versus BT the Villain, as well as Pika and Silver Bee Moon, who I don't think we've seen any of them on stream so far. So
no, I don't think we haven't.
Yeah, so it would be nice to have them up there. So that'd be the second and the third quarterfinals. In the meantime, I think we also sort of mentioned that losers round 1 and 2, they can be played off stream. So if you've got matches in the lower bracket in round 1 or 2, you can go ahead and play those off stream as well.
Yeah, don't forget to report your matches as well after you don't finish, so we can move along with the bracket. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm assuming that Mirku is still playing Jancis. Honestly, I have no idea who Jancis plays. Also didn't know that he played Tekken, but
I saw him play Tekken once or maybe twice. Like once when we were in Marseille for a tournament, also with Mirku. But he was there for other games, like I don't know what kind of games he plays. Some kind of anime fighters. I don't care.
He's an anime god. This man.
He is an anime god. So let's see how the anime god does in Tekken. Mirko is back, so he can report to us. Tell us, how was Jancis?
Well, his Julia is a bit too. It's not even like textbook. It's like kind of bare bones, to be honest. So I kind of just like I stay back and it's like, okay, he's gonna do lashing arrow now, so I duck. He does lashing arrow, I punish, and like, oh, he's doing windfall mix-ups, but he goes to hell sweep a lot, so I block it, I punish him, rinse and repeat. So
classic Jancis.
Yeah, so I don't know. His Julia needs a little more, work.
Respect the character choice.
So since both of you are obviously both on the mic and in the bracket still as well, you are on opposite sides of the brackets, luckily. But I guess we should sort of do the same thing we did in round 2. So like when you just play your matches, and then when the first person is done, the other one goes. So that means that we'll have Will versus Descartes and Mitku versus Cyprus off stream. But you can just choose who goes first.
I'll play my match first against Descartes. So Descartes, just invite me and let's play our matches. So Mirki, you can do the first round, first commentary again from round 3 if you want.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's BT versus T-Man then, which is gonna be a fun match. So yeah, I'll do that one then.
Have fun. I'll be back.
Good luck, man. So yeah, I've actually from looking at the bracket and like knowing a little bit about the players, that I was looking forward to this one as well. Do you know what characters they're going to play in this matchup?
Well, BT has like quite a bit of characters. Lately, he has been playing Armor King a lot. I saw because I remember him playing him yesterday. But he also has like Heihachi, Kazuya, Brian. He has like a lot of Mishimas and like the an Armor King and Brian. So a lot of male characters. And then T-Man is like he has a Bob, but mainly he is a Lei guy. So Lei Wulong, the Jackie Chan inspired kung fu character. So you got like
Alright.
5 animal style.
Oof, damn. Apparently, also just organization-wise, I think we're still trying to get BT into the lobby. I hope we got him at this point. So if we don't yet, might want to shoot up there. But it looks like we are indeed ready to go.
It's gonna go BT's Heihachi versus T-Man's Lei. Now I think a good thing for Heihachi in this match is that he has quite a bit of moves that are really good at hitting people on the ground. He got the down back 2, the forward 2.
He also has the best hairstyle. Like, I'm moving straight into Heihachi territory over here.
Yeah, it's like, no comb over, no. Just like make 2 fucking spikes, just show it off,
Exactly, like fork in the outlet, let's fucking go, boys.
Ooh, nice punish on the down back 2. It's a very risky low. Like Heihachi has like struggles with lows in general. He has either like lows that keep him. Oh, nice. He got him ducking there with the forward 4, which gave him that downfall 1-2 wall split. Ooh, minus 14 there, but somewhat of a punish. And then he gets the Panther Rage drive. This gonna be it. Yes, the 4-4 3-4 finishes it off. Lei is a very crazy character. A lot of moves. Generally, like the frames aren't that good though. He has some really good moves, but he's he has some strong 50-50s though, and he's troublesome to play against if you haven't played against a lot of Leis. You don't know all the tricks yet.
That's something that's actually quite common in everything for Tekken 7, right? It's just that you need to have such a large base of knowledge to like actually play the game at a decent level.
Yeah, like every matchup has like quite a bit of depth between the characters. So to have like a basic understanding of a matchup, it's just it's not just knowledge of your own character, but like knowledge of how your moves interact with the other characters, and also how their game plans generally look, and what can your character do against that kind of game plan. So yeah, Tekken has like a lot of depth, which makes it it makes it hard to get into, which is definitely definitely a truth that can be said, but it's also very enjoyable because on the highest level you can see some really crazy amount of 4-dimensional chess. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there the hell sweep with the unscaled ender does quite a bit of damage now for Lei, since he got the option to screw from drunken stance. So yeah, like his 50-50 game is really good. Lei, it's
Did
really
you just
annoying.
say he has the option to screw from drunken stance?
Yeah.
I think that's true for a lot of people outside of Tekken as well.
Yeah. I don't know, if you get too drunk, then your trooper might not really wanna work, right?
I'm sorry, this is the only contribution I can do to the cast right now.
I know, but it's true. Like a little bit of alcohol definitely helps loosen you up, make you a little bit less shy, Get in
so that seems somewhat convincing for T-Man. So what adaptations do you want to see from BT here?
I don't know. It's like, for me, it's hard to say because I like my game plan versus Lei just generally revolves around picking Noctis, because Noctis has a lot of good tools that work well against a character like Lei. There's like a lot of stuff that will hit him out of the stances, stuff that can like interrupt his Razor Rush with like a parry if he delays it, stuff like that. But I don't know. One of the things that he could have been doing a bit more is when he does like a lot of stance stuff. A generic down 4, which is a 12 frame low. It's minus on hit, so you lose your turn, but it's like a hit that interrupts him out of the stance, so he goes back to normal. And that's a very good choice And it's a tool Heihachi has, so maybe it's more generic downfall to interrupt the stance changing is not a bad idea, because Lei needs to be in certain stances to get like really powerful mix-ups. For example, when he has like the two hands with like the fingers pointing forwards, like two paws in front of him, he's in tiger stance, and it gives him a really strong 50-50, but he kind of has to go into that stance. So, but yeah, there he goes into Panther, gets the launcher. Oh, Razor Rush, big whiff. He tried to punch parry, but it wasn't working there because, you know, T-Man wasn't hitting. Oh man, he just stuck the tornado kicks there. Kicks, rather. Whiffs that crouch dash 3 into the low. Down back 2. Tried to get the while standing 1 there. Just a lot of lockdown. Oh, does the 2 throw. And then a down back 2, and he takes the first round out of T-Man, who kind of froze up in Heihachi's pressure. Heihachi has like excellent pressure. Nice whiff punish there with the electric. And the down back 2 for, wow, another perfect. Like BT really turning it around here. Oh, he does the punch parry to start, and T-Man gets hit by the second hit. Nice punish on the power crush. Oh, gets the Panther launcher. Still gets the screw. Goes for Tiger, and there it is. Tiger tail, or Tiger 4. It's a very long low. Like a tiger has a very long tail. Oh, sinking. You know, I think we got actually desynced, to be honest, when I was looking at the match. I also got like stuff frozen on my screen share, so yeah. Yeah, T-Man is confirming that's a desync.
Rip. Okay.
Yeah, but
So
I think T-Man might have won actually. T-Man might have won, and maybe we got desynced, so I don't know.
yeah, that was rough. Also, score-wise, was T-Man up 1-0? Or was it the other way around?
He was 1-0, yeah.
Okay.
But like in a desyncs, I was 2-1 and to main menu. Okay, so then it wasn't over. So I think in this kind of desync, it's best to just completely replay then. Because yeah, it looked like 2-1 as well on our screen. So we were seeing like BT kind of screen, but T-Man was desynced and he won on his end 3-0. So what results is the game like ending while it's still going on. So that's like a desync, yeah.
That's honestly because you know I give my main game Street Fighter 5 a lot of shit, but that's a weird issue. Like I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, it's like more prevalent in lobbies than ranked, but it also can happen in ranked that like these things happen. So like usually you notice it because people start playing like very weird, you know, and you start seeing like some weird stuff. But yeah, overall just online isn't that great because also what you can get sometimes is on rematch, sometimes the game just crashes. No, it's not too common, but it's still common enough that it's an issue in my opinion.
Tekken runs on delay netcode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so mandatory rollback plug, please. Tekken 8 rollback, thank you.
Yeah, like man. Or maybe I should just start playing Guilty Gear, you know, like they got their rollback. You know, we'll have to see if it's good rollback, but I have hopes.
Yeah, like I was actually surprised that they did it because they were that late into the development, and usually rollback it's not difficult to implement, but if you sort of design the game around it, but if you switch to rollback from delay, like later on in the production cycle, it does take quite a lot of resources and investment.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat did, yeah.
So I was really impressed that a Japanese developer said, you know what, we're going to listen to the feedback and we are going to do this. So
yeah, that's just that's gonna give you a really good fan response as well, because you know, to be honest, like Sejam also says it, like it's like, you know, it's not a thing of the future anymore to dream of a state where you can have like good online and there can be like good online competition against each other. You know, it's not like, you know, we're not in 1990 anymore. You know, that isn't like a far off dream. So it should honestly be the standard to have good online, and right now that's really lacking in a lot of main titles, including Tekken and Street Fighter as well. But yeah, because like Street Fighter has technically rollback, right? But it's like
we have the shittiest rollback on the planet, but it is technically rollback, yeah.
Yeah. Man, just like Razor, like just doing the sweep a million times.
It looks cool, I have to admit, and I also like props for. I don't know if that is his default costume, but I like the yellow on him.
Yeah, that's no default. It's custom. Tornado kicks, back turn. He tried hunting hawk. That's oh, that's gonna work. I feel. Yep, he gets him with the rage art there. Okay, tying up the rounds. Okay, going to snake. Oh man, it's like freezing up sometimes. Oh, man, I hope it didn't desync again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like the thing is, like I see it like on just like the screen share and shit, just getting like this. Yeah, I know that BT and D-Man play online, and they have like no issue normally. Like I'm pretty sure they've played offline online before in like Salty and stuff, so I think it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But I guess like the best thing might be for them to play off stream.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. So that would mean that we move on to the third quarterfinal, which would be Pika versus Silver Beam Moon, and then we'll have BT and T-Man off stream then.
Yep. Yeah, still waiting for Will to return, but once he does, I can play Cebrus. So Cebrus, I hope you are like prepared with like a lobby or something. So the moment I get off, that we can play our game.
Oh, so you were actually like really like smoothly doing the technical thing. I thought we were gonna hear like some hella trash talk. Like I hope you're prepared with the ointment for the anal cavity, because I'm coming for that booty.
I like to shit talk after the facts, so that I cover my bases by knowing that I've won. So
okay, is it like the super safe shit talk?
Yeah, yeah. Don't want that shit blowing up in my face, right?
No, that's the thing. Like, because usually I try to be very well behaved, but like I have the didn't curse. Like whenever I teabag in ranked, they always make a comeback and I lose that game for sure. Like 100% of the time. No, Cebrus is not. It's you're a beautiful snowflake, and we all respect you. In the meantime, so I do think we're trying to get that lobby up. Pika and Silver Beam Moon. So obviously, we know Pika quite well, but what about Silver Beam Moon? Do you know what characters he plays?
I don't really know anything about Silver Beam Moon. I think this is the first time I've heard the name. I've heard these three words together: Silver Beam and Moon.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably very easy to Google this person.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like a literal translation of like an anime attack, like Silver Beam Moon,
It really, yeah, absolutely. That's what it does sound like. So Pika, what is he playing in season 3 so far?
Right now, like his main dude is like Geese and stuff, but Geese get kind of boring because Geese is like you get a bar and then you hit like a 2 and then into forward 1 max cancel and you just blow them up. It's just like you blow up their life completely. But so what he has been doing is playing some Howrang, because Howrang got like more buffs in the latest patch for some reason, while he was already like plenty strong. And there are also like some buffs that make little sense, and also some stuff that like we felt was gonna get fixed with Howrang or like changed that didn't get changed, because Howrang has like a 2 throw where he chokes you and then rolls you, and it's literally called choke and roll.
Nice.
And he gets like a guaranteed hit because his back turn 4 hits on the ground. So he chokes and rolls you for like what is it, like 35 damage, and then he gets that guaranteed 4, which makes it like a 51 damage throw total. And then he gets also good Okizeme. So it's like kind of disgusting how good that throw is.
So basically, as people are pointing out in chat, Pika's a bit of a tier horror right now, or?